What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show for episode 31 of our MLB The Show 23 Baltimore Orioles franchise mode here on the channel. The Baltimore Orioles are taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim here in the ALCS. And Baltimore breaking their ALCS drought, making it to the ALCS for the first time since 2014 when they lost to the year before the AL champ Kansas City Royals, who lost to the Believin' Giants team, who then won the next year. That Royals squad, yeah. But the Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim right now here in the 2025 ALCS. It's what you like to see out of this Baltimore team. Definitely ahead of schedule, using a lot of the young prospects and savvy vet signings that they've acquired over the last year or so. Between high-key trades, which brings in some of the better prospects, especially the ones like Sixto Sanchez and Jack Leiter, and then bringing in some savvy vets too. Take a look here at both lineups here. Javi Baez is starting for the Orioles, while McCarthy, DJ LeMahieu, and company are going to be playing for the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And we're going to have Jack Leiter on the mound, 32 starts, 20-6 with a 2.75 ERA. 213 innings pitched, 158 hits, a 109 whip, 74 walks to 212 strikeouts. Jake McCarthy due up, and McCarthy goes down looking there. He's not too happy with that call. He shakes his head in frustration, and he has some words to mutter to himself. Former Yankee DJ LeMahieu swings through that 12-6 curveball, and that's going to be the second out, and the second punch out of the inning for Leiter. Leiter, acquired from the Texas Rangers in the Cedric Mullins trade, goes in his ALCS debut and goes 1-2-3 in the first inning as that one's popped up to Westburg to end it. Now Patrick Sandoval, he's on the mound so far in the postseason. He's 1-0 with 7 2/3 innings pitched, no earned runs allowed, 4 hits, a .91 whip, 3 walks, and 10 punch-outs for the lefty here, Patrick Sandoval. Sandoval spending his entire career, I believe, with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And first things first, Javi Baez says, hey, I can hit lefties fairly well. And that's going to be a pretty long home run there. A no-doubt shot to lead off this one. 416 is the distance, 107 off the bat of Javi Baez. That's what you pay him the big dollars for. Javi Baez, a throw-in of the Spencer Torkelson trade that netted Baltimore a future franchise cornerstone, honestly, of this team. Locking down the first base position with someone like Torkelson, only to acquire the Javi contract, not too bad. Austin Hayes, the left fielder, is going to roll this one over the third baseman, who makes the play to first in time for out number 1. So take a look here again at the Baltimore lineup. We have Baez at short, followed by Hayes, Rutschman, Pollock, Longoria, Kerstedt, Torkelson, Westburg, and Hunter Bishop patrolling center field. That's going to be the 1-9 right there. Now the catcher here, Adley Rutschman, drives that one to center field. That one's going to get down in front of the center fielder for the first out here in this one. Or for the first hit. That's not a home run in this one. Second hit of the game, a 1 out so far. Runner on first base now for the DH, A.J. Pollock. Pollock, not as good of a season, honestly, as Jock Peterson, who batted against righties. But he's going to get himself a double here. There's Adley Rutschman. He was waived, but he opted to hold up at third there. So runners in scoring position now with 1 away here for Evan Longoria. Longoria drives that one to left. That one's going to get down. 1 run's in. The second run is rounding third. And that's going to be an RBI double, a 2 RBI double for the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria. So now Heston Kerstedt up, and Kerstedt puts that one into right center field. That one's going to get down. 1 hop the wall in right center. And Kerstedt and Longoria are going to be trading places as Kerstedt has himself an RBI double. It is now a 4-0 game. Torkelson up, and Torkelson delivers deep to left, high, and very deep. That's a 2-run home run there for Spencer Torkelson. 421's the distance, 108 is the speed off the bat. Way to go, Spencer Torkelson. That's what you like to see. You gas him up to start off the game. He does something like that here in the first inning. And the Baltimore Orioles explode for a great First inning right now, so good. That here comes the manager. They're going to pull their starter, Patrick Sandoval, a third of an inning into this appearance. A third of an inning down for Sandoval. Well, one down. They're going to go to the bullpen already. It's going to tax them throughout the rest of this series, I guarantee it. Chase Silseth out now. 1 game, 1 1/3 innings pitched, a 13.5 ERA, 2 walks and a punch-outs, and righties are batting well over 1,000 against Chase here. And now Hunter Bishop, the lefty, of course, swings to that fastball, and that's going to end the first. So Sandoval got through 2/3 of an inning, not just the third. Taylor Ward up, and Ward goes down swinging. The Angels find themselves in a very big hole offensively as they are down 6-0 here in the top of the second. Now next batter up, that's Jared Walsh, and Walsh pops this one up. Foul grounds, Longoria has it, making the catch for out number 2. 2 down now here in the second inning. As Jack Leiter will face off Anthony Rizzo here, who's batting .400 so far in the postseason. That one's hit well left center field. Hayes giving chase, and Hayes will slow up to make the catch. And there you go, a 1-2-3 second inning, as Javi Baez will lead things off in the bottom of the second for the Baltimore Orioles. Javi Baez, 2-2 count, 1 for 1 with the home run, puts that one on the ground. That one's going to be fielded by the second baseman. Sliding stop, throw in time. That's an out number 1. 1 down now here in the inning for Chase, as they're going to have Austin Hayes up now. Hayes swings to the high fastball there, and that's 2 quick outs now for the Angels reliever. So Chase now at 21 pitches, his 22nd on the way to Rutschman. That one's on the ground, kicks off the mound, and that's going to trickle into center field. So the inning not quite over yet for the Angels, as there's now a runner on first base, and A.J. Pollock is going to be due up next with 2 outs in the inning. So A.J. Pollock, 1 for 1 with the RBI, drives that center middle slider right there. That's going to be the left field, but not quite deep enough. A little not too squared up on that one, and that's going to be a lazy fly out. So O'Keefe, Matthias, and Zach Neto are due up here in the top of the third. And Ryan O'Keefe drives that one down the left field line. That one's going to kick around in the corner. Austin Hayes gets to it fairly quickly, but O'Keefe has himself a leadoff double anyway. So runner on second base now here with no one out in the inning as Matt Thias comes up. Thias grounds this one to Longoria, who makes a nonchalant throw to Torkelson in time for out number 1. 1 down now here in this third inning for the Los Angeles Angels as Zach Neto strikes out swinging. Big punch out right there, 4th of the game. And now up comes Jake McCarthy, who also follows suit with the punch out. Back-to-back strikeouts ends the inning here for the Angels. Now Longoria taking on Chase in his third inning of work. He's going to start things off with a strikeout there. Painting the corners, Longoria, he was just left there standing. Heston Kjerstad up now, and Kjerstad drives that one to left field. Fastball outside half of the plate. And that one's going to be caught by the left fielder in time for out number 2. So it's going to be Taylor Ward patrolling left. Now Spencer Torkelson up, and Torkelson pops this one up. Infield fly. The first baseman, I'm assuming Jared Walsh, comes all the way in, makes the catch, and that's going to end the third inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, as we're on the top of the fourth for DJ LeMahieu, who swings through that one way too early. And that's going to be an out number 1. 6 punch-outs so far on the day for Leiter in this campaign. Mike Trout due up now. Trout 0 for 1, 0 for 2 with the punch-out here in the fourth. Jack Leiter absolutely dealing so far here in this campaign. And now Taylor Ward. That's going to be a 2-2 count. And a ground ball up the middle. Westberg backhand, throw on the run, and there you go in time. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. Chase Silseth out for his 4th inning of work, and there you go. Westberg delivers, gets the splitter down and in, and that one ends up in the right field stands. That's a solo shot there for the second baseman, Jordan Westberg. First home run of the postseason for Jordan here, as he's been patrolling both third and second base for the squad. And there you go, as he rounds third base, steps on home plate in front of catcher Matt Thias. He's going to head back to the dugout. High fives from the team. It's now 7-0. Hunter Bishop up, and Bishop puts this one on the ground right to Chase as he gets the easy out following the long ball. Javi Baez up, 1-1 count, and Baez drives this one to center field. That one Not too well hit, not too far back either, and that's going to be out number 2, caught by Mike Trout for the second error in the inning. So 2 down now here in the inning in this one, as we have Austin Hayes coming up. 2-1 count to Hayes, and Hayes inside fastball. That one's going to get to left center field and get down. Couple hops off the wall. Trout tumbles into center field as Hayes cruises in the second base standing. Thought about third, but opted not to push it. And there you go, a 2-out double here as Chase Silseth, now well above 50 pitches. 57th of the campaign, that one. Right to the second baseman. And that's going to be in time for the final out here in the 4th. Now Jared Walsh up now, 0 for 1. 0 for 2, first baseman on first baseman crime as he pops that one all the way up for the first out here in this campaign. So 1 down now here for later in the 5th inning. He's gone 4 scoreless so far. Rizzo, who's 0 for 1, will be 0 for 2. So there you go. There's the punch out there of Anthony Rizzo. The 8th of the game for later here in the 5th inning. 3-2 count now to Ryan O'Keefe, who has the lone hit for the Angels. Pops this one up to foul grounds. Longoria has it, and Longoria will make the catch to end the 5th. 1-2-3 go the Angels, as we're going to go on to the bottom now of the inning. A.J. Pollock leads things off as Chase Silseth, allowing the home run, yes, has shut down the Baltimore Orioles offense, thinking that you maybe get an inning or two out of Chase here. The Baltimore offense has not gotten to the Angels' pen at all. Excluding Chase here, who debuted in the 1st inning. Now, 4 and 5th inning now. 4 1/3 innings later. 4 innings later now. Chase Silseth still going strong. Gets the walk there for Heston Kjerstad. So he's on first base now. So Silseth not doing too well at closing out 1-2-3 innings. Seems like he's allowing a lot of 2-out hits or 2-out base runners. But following up that 2-out walk, that's a lazy fly ball to left field. That's going to end the 5th inning. Not quite a 1-2-3 campaign, but on to the top of the 6th. 7-0 now, Baltimore on to the top of the 6th. Big punch out there of Matt Thias, the catcher. That's the 9th punch out of the game here for Jack Leiter. As Zach Neto is due up now, 0 for 1, making an 0 for 2 campaign as that one's hit right to Heston Kjerstad. And that's going to be 2 out now in the inning. So 2 up, 2 down now here for later in this 6th inning. As we're going to have Jake McCarthy do up 0 for 2, make it a 0 for 3 campaign as Longoria snags that one out of the air with the backhand. Westberg just forced to give him the round of applause on that one. Westberg, speaking of him, leads off the bottom of the 6th with a line out to the diving Mike Trout. Extra bases if he misses that one, but Trout with the web gem out there. Hunter Bishop, the center fielder, up now, and Bishop drives that one to center. Trout not going to lay out for that one, as Bishop has himself the 1-out single. 1-out single, 1-out base runner at first here for Baez, who chases the fastball out of the zone. That's the Javi Baez we know and love. There you go. 87 pitches now for Chase. 90th pitch of the campaign, driven up the middle. That's a base knock. So 2-out single here for the Orioles as they're keeping the inning alive. And let's see, Angels management, what are they going to do with Chase on the mound now? And they're going to call him. They're going to pull him. Jaime Barria's out now. And Chase Silseth does what he had to do. Shuts down Baltimore's offense to the point where they can get to their middle relievers and not have to burn someone every inning or so. So Jaime Barria, 36 games on the regular season. And the first batter he's going to face is Adley Rutschman, who grounds out to the shortstop there. Fielder's choice ends the 6th. And we're going to be on to the top of the 7th. DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 leading things off. Ground ball, Longoria going to field that one. Double clutches firing and just beating LeMahieu at first is going to be out number 1. So 1 down now here in the 7th inning, as Leiter has taken control of this game after that one single by O'Keefe. That one driven to deep left center field. Bishop leaping, and Bishop can't do anything about it. That's a solo shot there for Mike Trout. First home run of the game allowed by Jack Leiter. First run of the game by Leiter. And first home run of the postseason by Trout. A little too late right now as we are late in this one. And the Orioles find themselves ahead still by 6 runs. Taylor Ward up, and Ward grounds this one to Westberg, who fields it. Clutches, fires to first in time for out number 2. 2 down now here in this one, As up will be the batter behind Taylor Ward. It's going to be Jared Walsh. Walsh 0 for 2. Make that one 0 for 3. That one's hit the center. Hunter Bishop's got it, and there you go. After allowing the home run, Leiter settles down. A.J. Pollock leads off the 7th with a hanging fastball there, and he just swings right through that one. Berea out for his first full inning of work. Now Evan Longoria up, and Longoria grounds that one to the second baseman. Second baseman goes to first in time, and that's going to be 2 outs now for Jaime Berea. Berea, now with 2 outs in the inning, is going to be facing the 6th hole hitter, Heston Kjerstad. Kjerstad has some power as he drives that middle fastball deep to left center field. That one's back, and that one's going to clear the wall. Just talking about Kjerstad's power. Kjerstad does have that 20-plus home run pop bat, with him at all times. Second home run here for Heston Kjerstad, as he is just showing you that he is a pivotal part of this offense in the postseason. There you go. 420 is the distance. 105 off the bat. Now 8-1, Torkelson's up, and Torkelson grounds that one past the glove of the third baseman. Torkelson, not the fastest runner. He's gonna think about second, but opt to Scooby-Doo his way back to first base for the 2-out single. Following that, Westberg gets one past the diving second baseman. Torkelson gonna round second. He's going to third, and Westberg holding up at first base. So it's a runners on the corners now after the 2-out single. So runner on first and third now for 2 outs for Hunter Bishop. Bishop will put that one on the ground. Knocked down by the first baseman. And he's just going to tag him. All right. First baseman ending the inning. Sinel Perez out here. 1 game, 1 inning. 2 strikeouts so far in the postseason. Rizzo's up, and Rizzo, the lefty, drives that one right center. Kjerstad makes the grab there for out number 1. So 1 down now here in this 8th inning. For the Los Angeles Angels, as up comes Ryan O'Keefe, who grounds this one to Westberg. Westberg double clutches. He's going to go to first in time. And that's going to be 2 outs now here in the inning. So 2 quick outs now for Baltimore's bullpen. As following up Ryan O'Keefe, he's going to be the 8-hole hitter Matt Thias, who will strike out swinging at the sinker. 1, 2, 3 go the Angels, as we're on to the bottom of the 8th inning. Baltimore still leading 8-1 here in this one. Andrew Wantz, he's on the mound now. 3 games, 2 2/3 innings pitched, no earned runs, a strikeout. Righty's batting a $167, lefty's batting a crisp .333 against him. So Wantz taking on Javier Baez, the righty, who gets called for the strike. I don't know, umpire. That's a real bad call there, honestly, no matter how you feel about Javi. Austin Hayes following suit with the drive to left center field. That one's going to be caught by O'Keefe, the left fielder. That's not O'Keefe, that's someone else. Who knows? And following up the fly ball to left field, it's going to be an infield pop-up there, caught by the third baseman. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And there you go. Kumar Rocker's out for his first postseason appearance. 44 games on the regular season. 3-2, 5 holds, 104 innings pitched, .361 ERA, 99 punch-outs, 64 walks, and a .51 whip. Now, Zach Neto, 0 for 2. Make that an 0 for 3 with the ground ball to Javi Baez. That's going to be dug out of the dirt by Spencer Torkelson for out number 1. 1 down now here in this one. As now comes Jake McCarthy, who's 0 for 3 with the walk now. 0 for 3 with the walk, and there you go. Rocker, he lives by the high heat. He also dies by the high heat there, loses his accuracy. DJ LeMahieu follows the walk with a punch out. There's now 2 outs in the inning. 2 down now here in this one. Mike Trout, 1 for 3 at the home run, grounds this one to Baez. Baez goes to second in time. And the Baltimore Orioles easily take game 1 here of the ALCS with a final score of 8-1. A huge first inning in this one, and it seems like the Angels bullpen kind of figured out what they were doing and held the Baltimore offense at bay. So a big victory here for Baltimore as they get off to the early 1-0 lead. Sandoval with the loss, he went a third of an inning, 6 hits, 6 earned runs. Drought was the MVP for the Angels, who went 1 for 4 with the home run, the run, and the RBI. There you go. Celebrating on the field is the Baltimore Orioles. Leiter now 1-0. Sandoval now 1-1 currently in this postseason run. Only 2 hits allowed by Leiter in the campaign, so not bad at all. Getting the quality start here is what you kind of like to see in that stat metric. Quality start, only the 1 earned run. Leiter absolutely dominant in the postseason. Player of the game also goes to Jack Leiter, as he gets the win there with the 9 punch-outs, 2 hits, and the 1 earned run in 7 innings pitched. Sandoval, of course, gets the loss with the .1 innings.